do I have enough ports to do this? I need 800 for everything. That's gonna be a while. Is there a reason why Tio is in the first slot right now? This boat has quite a lot of people on it now. Let's see. I feel like I could do these treasure chests now. I'm not particularly excited to go out of my way to do so. Maybe these ones are like the test. Or she can come along, she's hot. Grace? I don't know about all that. Isn't she like 156 years old? We'll end up at Belgard Gate if we head due west. I'm not sure if I want to face Sonia right now, though. Understandable. Let's just try to investigate as far as we can manage. We'll have to hide if one of the Defense Force's armored cars comes, though. Indeed, Commander Bales. Could be to our advantage if we found a way to make contact with her. Oh, hey, monster's right up here. And that isn't to say that if you're 156 years old that, you know, you're not hot. It's just that I feel like if you have that many years, there are other reasons why you would be brought along other than, you know, you just being hot. Death Storm 2. Yeah, there's a big dog. I feel like I should grind more CP before I go into this battle. You have a hit 3. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you don't have a thingamabar. Give me that again. I feel like I need to get rid of Juggler. Didn't I say that she needs more water? Oh no, she needs more wind. Why don't we give her Pixie right now? And we can swap that out later, once we get back Home Chick Slice. Let's go ahead and just give you some stuff. That way you have some stuff. We'll check formation. Formation's good. Let's bust them up. Four. That's 4. Guy's got some HP. some defense. This does not look like a Quetzalcoatl to me. We cannot S-craft with Homeboy Slice. You know, I can get an instant cast here. And it's gonna be a crit. Can't really pass that up. Doing good, Wazy. Keep it up. Good job, Lloydo. Alright, wind is actually what we want to be using. Good job, Rixia. Was that 4,000 damage? Yes, it was. Alrighty then. Ooh, a holy breath. Guess we don't have to go that far. We could just go with this one. You don't want one of these though. These though, and then we just keep up the dough. Punch him in the face. Oh, one of his faces. Topaz. That's gonna be defense. Yup. Not too excited about that one. Where does the game actually want me to go here? Let's investigate the surrounding areas. Not helpful. Board the Merkaba to turn in this quest. Maybe this triggers like other kinds of quests. Hey. Where are you getting those bonuses? True Gladiator. Ho ho ho. Oh, you don't have anything here. Well then. Let's give you one of those. I can't believe I didn't notice that before. So this is CP gain up, which is different from auto CP up. which is like 2 per turn. CP gain up is really good when there are multiple enemies, but auto CP up is actually not a horrible thing. The only thing is that the defense on Wazy is pretty low. Like, yeah, the lowest defense out of everybody because I'm sticking to the evasion build here. So maybe I do get rid of this. Who's got... Maybe I do give you this just so that there's a little bit better stuff going on here. Doesn't look like I can fix this. It'll be too expensive. I think I just leave his equipment the same. But I do think I get rid of this. Somebody's got to use this. That'll just have to work for now. What do I have for you? Yeah, that'll do for now as well. Whip your head, boy. Know how it is. Ooh. Hello. What are you doing here? Folk. If I remember correctly, you push everybody back. So I should just go up in your face. Alright, your job is to analyze. Your job is to see if we can reduce those stats, and we can. Your job, find out what he's weak against. Distorts space and time. That's space, so let's use Mirage. Hey, I chose right. Let's see. Do I care about losing burst? Probably not. Get that speed going down. It's gonna take a while. do that for the backup plan. Wait for Zeet to get up here. Probably should have slowed speed. I'm waiting for you to get up here so that I can encourage. Slow that speed down a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot bit. Apparently Randy interrupted that. Well done, Randy. Now this guy just got destroyed. Always nice to crush a cryptid and not get crushed. Okay. Gonna save here. 86. I'm 84 and 85. Let's give it a shot. Be a good time to burst. That's not very good. Not gonna blaze. Areas in the sky. Alright. That was good damage. Oh, I should have used a spell for him. What was I thinking? Ooh, didn't know I had a thunder cyclone. Oof, get destroyed. Could have used like Galleon's Fort or something. Just wasn't paying enough attention. Pattern bell. What do you call a crocodile wearing a waistcoat? An investigator. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can act immediately after using earth arts. Huh. We'll equip that on you. I'm not 100% sure if I have a use for it, but I'm certainly intrigued by it. Bellegarde Gate's security is as tight as can be. Yeah, don't count on them leaving any openings. I suggest we withdraw for now. Agreed. There's no way we're going to be able to enter the gate from the front. Agreed. Nothing good could come of the defense force spotting us. And were that to happen, there is no guarantee I would be able to come to your aid a second time. Right, we need to think of another way to get in contact with Commander Bales. Oh, you could explain why you need to get in. Oops. I was really far away from that enemy. Yeah, 1 experience. Guess we're going to the police academy. Police on my pager. This road leads to the police academy. The way through is completely shut, though. I can detect minute orbital wave readings coming from the gate. I suspect they had sensors installed. CDF must have strengthened their security measures after I broke out of jail. Then we would be better off not getting too close. Garcia helped you fly the coop, yeah? Still hard to believe. Though you were alone when I found you in Knox Forest, Lloyd. Right, I was able to escape because he stayed behind to hold off the defense force. Killing Bear did that for you. Old man is just full of surprises. I guess he's been through a lot this year, too. Yeah, I've been concerned about what happened to him after we split up. Still, we have our own problems to think about. Let's get back to figuring out our next move. Oh yeah, he helped us. But, you know, we're not going to return the favor. Screw that sucker. Healthy liqueur. Is this where they want me to go? This is the derailment site. The aftermath should be fully refurbished by now, correct? Yeah, even the smaller debris has been cleaned up at this point. Man, though, a train flying off the tracks is usually a pretty big deal. But with everything that's hit the fan, it kind of feels like an afterthought now. That it does. No surprise that transcontinental railroad service has been halted for weeks now. I believe the Defense Force is still using their freight line from time to time, however. Figures. Hold on. The railway is more or less dead right now. Wouldn't we be able to walk along the tracks? Oh, I getcha. That's definitely an idea. Perhaps, but do not forget that Crossbell City is still enveloped by that barrier. It would be impossible to breach the city without being detected. Oh, I know. But what if we took the tracks west instead of east? Oh, Lloyd, do you mean you want us to sneak into Belgard Gate from the railway tracks? I know it's a little crazy, but yes. It might be our only chance to meet with Commander Bales. Her cooperation would be invaluable. We could hardly ask for a more reliable ally. But come to think of it, she wasn't expressly against the transition to the Defense Force, was she? Contacting her at all is a gamble. It was undeniable. True, we could very well be walking into our own arrests. She wouldn't have any choice if we strolled through the front. But if we managed to sneak into Belgard instead, we could possibly meet with her without anyone else knowing. In which case, she may be more willing to hear us out and speak freely about how she feels. Suppose that is possible. If Murray and the Resistance are any indication, sure there are others in the CDF who are still on the fence. Besides, this is Sonia we're talking about. She out of anyone knows how to tell between right and wrong. Maybe so. As harebrained as this idea is, I'm not fully opposed. But keep in mind, if Commander Bales is stationed there, then who's bound to be with her? Darn, I didn't think of that. You mean Noelle, don't you? From what you described, she seemed set in her convictions, yes? Yeah, this is the path we chose to walk. And we have to accept that not everyone's going to just step out of our way. As long as we're on opposite sides, there's no avoiding the fact we'll eventually have to go through her. And when the time comes, we're going to do just that, even if it means fighting a friend. Lloyd, he's right. This isn't a problem we can just push to the side. You've really been mulling this over. Well, as long as you know what you're getting us all into. Shall we open the fence and make our way onto the tracks then? Yeah, let's go. This is by far one of the worst plans that Lloyd has ever had. Yeah, let me infiltrate one of the most heavily guarded places to talk to somebody who has shown no evidence that they are against everything that's been going on the off chance that they won't arrest us and will hear us out and believe us and let us walk away. It's just so silly. It's beyond silly. It's ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. They clean the walls? Why would you clean the walls? That just seems silly. It will be fine? Yeah. You know, usually when we're viewing people from that angle, Blue Blanc is around to be like, ha ha! Evil Guard. I've been working on the chest quotes all the live long day. I've been working on the chest quotes to pass the time away. This does not have evasion. It is also worse than the Saint's Garb. What the heck? This enemy. The Fender Doven. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. Oops. That was less than ideal. Alright, let's check out how this works. That's a lot more damage than I was expecting. And she just goes right afterwards. Basically what it says. I guess that's pretty useful. You don't have to wait until your next turn, so you could just cast the spell right again if you wanted to. I suppose I could be down with that. Down for the block. Bear the Phoenix King. It's every time I see the word Phoenix, that's what I think about. I had been training for so long to be a dresser, but I was railroaded into being yet another treasure chest. Oof. Sometimes it do be like that, though. Chest.exe system error. Treasure.dll is missing. Ooh, these have evasion on them. We need to give these to you because your defense sucks. That means we could give you these. That means we could give... Oh, we already have those. Unfortunate. Ugh, unfortunate. Vroom, vroom. Huh, I forgot about these. After an uncomfortable minute that left Cyril crouching on the ground with tears in his eyes, he let out an easy sigh and lifted his head to look up at her. "I've never heard you raise your voice before, not once." I don't think anybody remembers that story anymore. It's been a while since we've heard the continuation of that story. Oh, my back. Doesn't Yin have like teleporting powers? She could just teleport into Home Chick Slice's office and be like, "Hey, we want to talk to you. Come over here." Freight platform. It's been a while since we were last here. Luckily for us, there doesn't seem to be anyone in the area. That's what happens when the Transcontinental Railroad is out for weeks on end. Not much of a reason to be sparing any manpower down here. And this is our chance to sneak in. Commander Bales is around. She'll probably be in the command room upstairs. Though getting there without being spotted is going to be easier said than done. I can create a diversion if the situation demands it. In any case, I'm telling you, they say that a lot. We should move quickly. Right. Just don't do anything too rash. Let us head upstairs then. It is Gorelia Fortress. Where's the stairs? Go ahead and save. Stop right there. Well, how did she know? CDF is aware of more than you realize. That includes everything the SSS has been up to. Now that you've allied yourself with the resistance forces in Mainz, I figured coming here would be the next logical step for you to take, though I've kept an eye on the freight line in anticipation. Well, that's just great. She read us like a book. Can't say I'm surprised. Analyzing enemy tactics was always one of your strong suits, Noelle. This was the one time I was hoping to be off the mark. Did you come here to speak with Commander Bales? Yeah, we did. Second Lieutenant Murray led us to believe they weren't the only ones in the CDF with second thoughts. Came to ask the commander for her opinion on what's happening and what the best way out of this crisis is. You should know, Noelle, Fran is working with us too. Now that she's made a full recovery, she wants nothing more than to see her big sister again. Listen, I get it. We're not going to tell you to abandon your duty, but can't you let things slide just this once? All we want to do is talk things over. I understand that. But it doesn't matter. You're not getting any further than this. Not on my watch. I'm a soldier of Crossbell Defense Force, and that makes it my duty to prevent any insurgents from threatening state security. Well, come on, are you really going to play this card? I'm asking you to withdraw, please. If you turn around right now, I'll pretend this never happened. I know this won't keep us from coming to blows down the line, but please, at least for now. What happened to that rock-solid resolve of yours? If you were truly committed to the CDF, there wouldn't be room for negotiation. You would have had us surrounded and neutralized the moment we arrived without a second thought. Yet here you are, pleading for us to leave, using sentimentality to appeal to our emotions. You say you're willing to give your life for the cause, but when it comes down to it, you can't even commit. Lloyd. Ouch, not exactly sugarcoating it, are you? I won't mince words here. The Noelle Seeker I knew was never this weak. Oof. Oof. She would never stick to what she believed in, or she would stick to what she believed in without hesitation, no matter what. As you are now, even a simple detective like me could take you on in a fight. I don't know about all that now. Lloyd, slow down, bud. What are you saying? It's simple. You and me, one-on-one. I'll even let you use any weapons at your disposal. If you win, you can arrest all of us on the spot. But if I win, well, you're mine. Huh? What are you suggesting? Can't stand seeing you like this. You're lying to yourself. You know deep down this isn't where you belong. And as someone who cares about you, I'm going to make you come to terms with that. Let's go, Second Lieutenant Noel Seeker. The love of Adios. How did it get to this? Irrational as ever, isn't he? Does this happen often? I would go so far to call it his signature move. And rightly so. Fine, I'm gonna make you eat those words. Sucker, you're on, Detective Lloyd Bannings. Good, let's settle this. The verbal beatdown, psychological warfare. It's a good thing that I have a little bit of, what's it called? Evasion. Because I'm gonna need it. Alright, it looks like the only thing that can happen to you is you can be delayed. And I don't think Lloydo has any evades. Let's see how much... You're not gonna come to me, though. Okay, we're not doing very good damage here. Which is, of course, a trade-off of, you know, sometimes doing the... Oh, boy. Alright, I have defense up and 12,000 HP. Feel like I'm fine. Jesus. That was a lot of damage, though. Whoa, Earth Pulse is a large area since when? Oh my gosh, 9 turns? Holy cow. Are you for running away? Maybe I should be using the other one. Would be every 2 turns. That means I would have to still have to Earth Pulse again. Oh, yeah, but it counts those as turns. Yeah. That's what I get. It's fine. I can do this now, though. Ooh, the movement down. That ain't good, player. You done goofed with that. Oh, I guess I could have done that, huh? Good to know for next time. Dang, she's doing it again. It was more damage that time. Had to go full one-on-one power with Lloydo for that. We get 0 experience for it. The disrespect. I won. Buckle. Forgive me, Commander Bales. There's no need to apologize. Huh, Commander. Ah, crap. It would appear that we have been noticed. Realize that your little scuffle was easily heard upstairs, don't you? I was left with little choice but to have the others clear out before they could interfere. Sorry about that. It has been a long time, Commander Bales. Indeed it has. I have my suspicions about why you've come here today. But why don't we relocate to the command room and talk things over there? Or take things? No, talk things. Shortly thereafter, Lloyd and the others were discreetly escorted to the commander's office. They cleared the air with Commander Bales and Noel while sharing the details they knew about the situation in the Septarian of Zero. This can't be happening. Thank you for informing us. It would seem the clandestine actions of the President and his collaborators are at last coming to light. Hold up, does that mean you're willing to cooperate with us? That unfortunately is out of the question. Whether we don the uniform of the CGF or the Defense Force, it is the state who commands the gun, not the other way around. I fully understand that our President may have established the independent state of Crossbell on illegitimate grounds. Illegitimate? What? But that notwithstanding, we cannot break the chain of command for the sake of bringing him to justice. I was afraid you'd say that. I guess that's how it goes when you become an actual military. I take it there's no room for compromise. That's correct. Even were I to say otherwise, consider the capabilities of our new Secretary of Defense, Arios McLean. If, hypothetically, the entire Bellegarde unit were to cooperate with you, the main force under his command could easily label us as a rogue unit and suppress us in the blink of an eye. It is undeniable. You telling me that lone wolf's got a knack for being a commander too? Yes, though working under Sergei likely did him no favors. He still earned his title as Divine Blade of Wind for a reason. I would say his strategic senses are on par with his swordsmanship contemporary, the Brigadier General of Libero's Royal Army, Cassius Bright. There's no way that Arios is on the same level in any regard as Cassius Bright. I know they're both divine blades, and you would say, but they're both divine blades. That's the same level. Cassius, nah. Look, you only see Cassius fight like one time, maybe 2 times, in like the entire Trails mythology or some nonsense like that. But you're not gonna convince me that that Arios is, that much of a strategist. Cassius is he's been in the military too long. Wait a second. Even if Arios did oppose us, couldn't we petition Deputy Commander Douglas for Tangram Gates cooperation? This is a surprise seeker. What makes you assume that we would join forces with them? Well, that one-on-one fight must have really done a number on her. Commander Bales, say something were to lead the public to question the legitimacy of President Croy in the independent state of Crossbell. How would the Defense Force react? What? You don't mean... Let me think. Naturally, it would depend on the extent of their reservations, but we would begin by taking a wait-and-see approach. Or at least, that's how I imagine it. I see where this is going. The only iffy part is figuring out how we convince the public that Croy and his independent state are legally invalid. Good point. I think I can guess what Ellie's expertise in these matters would tell her if she were here. After all, she more than any of us would know the key to our plan, Speaker McDowell. Oh, you want to find Mademoiselle Ellie's granddad? Now that you mention it, he did serve as one of the 2 lead representatives at Crossbell, didn't he? Yes, and the second was none other than Mayor Croy. Speaker McDowell's position on the issue has been suppressed ever since Crossbell's independence was declared. What would happen if he were given a platform to finally express his views to the entire state, the entire continent? The legitimacy of the president and founding of the independent state would likely come into question. And so would their authority over the Defense Force. Brilliantly deduced. You didn't even need me to give you a hint. Second Lieutenant Seeker. Speaker McDowell is being held in Michelin, correct? Yes, ma'am. He and Ellie are under confinement at the State Guest House. If I remember correctly, the President and Secretary of Defense had the Red Constellation station there. And just to confirm, there are no Defense Force units in Michelin at present. Yes, that's right. Commander Bales. Oh dear, I may have just accidentally leaked confidential information to outsiders. Please, pay it no mind. Forget everything you just heard. I don't understand why characters do this. It's like, there's no plausible deniability here. You're not gonna get away with this in any sort of court. So just say it outright. Like, why do you have to play it like this? If they weren't in the room, and you heard them outside the door listening in, all right, I'll give you that. But they're literally in the room right now. You're a real one, Sonia. What a fortunate slip of the tongue. One other thing, Second Lieutenant Seeker. Regarding your one-on-one bout earlier, I regret to inform that your commitment has in fact come into question. Yes, ma'am. I considered placing you on an indefinite suspension. However, I have a more fitting punishment in mind. Instead, I'm having you reassigned to the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section effective immediately. While there, find what it is you still lack within yourself, as well as what path you should be walking for the sake of Crossbell's future. And that is an order, am I understood? Yes, ma'am. Shortly thereafter, Noelle gathered her belongings and boarded the Merkaba alongside Lloyd and the others. So she's back. I don't know how I feel about this. Noelle is the bomb, diggity. Don't get me wrong. And I never wanted her to leave. But, do I have room for Noelle now? I feel like Zeet okay. Zeet has one craft. And that's the main reason. But Zeet also, he hits pretty hard and he has a really good defense and he has some really nice arts for when you go into burst mode. It's tough. It's tough. Noelle's coming back in the party, but it's tough, okay? It's just tough. Fran, who was there to welcome them back, wordlessly took Noelle into her arms, sobbing all the while. As she tried to comfort her younger sister, Noelle's eyes too began to brim with tears. I admit, I wasn't expecting to get Noelle back this early. Early. Potential landing spot detected at Michelin. Sending you the coordinates now, Fran. Sniffle. How long do you plan on crying? People are going to make fun of you if you keep it up. You're the one who won't leave her alone about it, Noelle. A little envious of you two, to be honest. Sorry, everyone. I got it. It's near Michelin's hotel, Delphinia. Lakeside Beach, to be exact. Hey now, there's a blast to the past. Although this beach trip is going to be anything but a vacation this time. Now wait just a gosh darn minute. You all had a fun little play date at the beach. Well, yeah, we did. It was after the trade conference. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Why didn't anyone invite me? I like having fun in the sun too. Don't look at us. We were there on someone else's mirror ourselves. Thinking back, that entire trip may have had an ulterior motive behind it. Likely so. Never mind that. What matters is that we have our next destination. We also know the Red Constellation will be guarding the area there. Can you tell us anything about their numbers, Noelle? If I recall correctly, they should have one full company stationed. I'm not sure we can engage them with our current numbers. That's not great. Maybe we could split them up somehow, like with a diversion. In that case, I'll go. No, allow me the responsibility. Luring them away will be simple if I return to my original form. Zeet, are you sure about this? While I did pledge to you my aid, with all of the comrades you have assembled, my help is soon to be unnecessary. You can consider this my final gesture of assistance. We'll take it. Thank you, Zeet. Yeah, appreciate the paw, pal. Not to bring the mood down, but even with his help, we still have our work cut out for us. Even still, this isn't just a rescue operation for Speaker McDowell. Ellie needs our help too. Be ready for anything. We bring them back no matter what it takes. Right. Heck yeah. Roger that. So this means that once Ellie joins the party, Rixia is going to leave. Sure, armed forces. Thanks, Rod. Yay, waifu is back. Yeah. Don't know about all that now. But I will say, I am happy that Noelle is back. I guess I just can't avoid it. Alright, let's see. It's been a while since you've been in the party, but I believe there is a ranged accessory that I need to give you. Yes, that one. And then... let's see. I guess we need to turn Lloyd back into what he was. The White Falcon. Yeah, what did she have? Oh, she had force. Yeah. Ah. Intimidation. Range, what the heck? Y'all couldn't have made these ones level 2? You know, come on. Where's my attack 3 at? Just get rid of everything on you. Alrighty, let's do the feat taxes first. Give you the Onyx Gem. Hey, Narv. Obligatory. Yo. Do we really have nothing else that we want to do here? Guess I'm giving you an evade 3. HP 3. Best thing that happened to you today, and glad I asked. You just woke up and took a squirt. Now you're rolling a fatty and watching this dude on the internet play some JRPG stuff. Thumbs up your day so far. You know, I've never been a fan of the squirt soda. I mean, it's fine, but it could be so much better. Gotta say. It could be better. I have no idea what I... Oh, hit. We need a hit 3 for you. We originally did have a hit 3 for you. It's on Lloydo. That means I have to give you something else. We need to consult the stuff. Have I marked yet? I have not marked yet. Let's save and mark.